Assalamu alaikum. I am Jahangir Alam, lecturer in physics at Milestone College. I welcome you all in my online class. First of all, thanks to Almighty that He has given me the ability to take this class. And I am carrying on my regular activities still. Dear student, I also hope all of you are well by the mercy of Almighty and carrying on your regular studies staying at home. Dear student, in our today's class, we are going to solve some creative question, that is some latest creative question from our board examination. And I hope this creative question will help you a lot for your upcoming exam. Dear student, mainly today we will discuss on the current electricity, right? So these are very important and I hope all of you will be attentive in my class. So dear student, so let's start our class. Right, dear students, here is our first creative question and the question is from Joshua Board 2020. The stream of the question is illustrated by a electrical circuit. They uses a DC source and 4 resistances. You know, here 5 ohm and 5 ohm are connected in parallel combination. Then this 10 ohm and the 5 ohm is connected series with the parallel combination. You know, when current passes through the 10 ohm and they split it at this point. So parallel combination is starting here. And after crossing these two 5 ohm, they merge at this point. So here, this is the starting point of the parallel combination and this is the ending point of the parallel combination, right? Here, these two 5 ohm are connected in parallel combination, right? So questions are, determine the equivalent resistance of the circuit. So we need to determine the equivalent resistance of the circuit. And in question they said that what changes are necessary for the circuit to use in residence, right? So this circuit is not suitable for residence. You know, for the residence we need to circuit diagram in such a way that every appliance has the individual control, right? So dear student, first we are going to solve the question number C, that is we are going to determine the equivalent resistance of the circuit. Okay? So first we need to determine the equivalent resistance of 5 ohm and this 5 ohm. Okay? So we can write equivalent resistance of the parallel combination if Rp, right? Then Rp is equal to, you know, in case of parallel combination, Rp is equal to 1 by 5 ohm plus 1 by 5 ohm, the inverse value of this portion. Okay? And after the calculation, you will get 2 by 5 of inverse, right? Therefore, so Rp is equal to 5 by 2 ohm or 2.5 ohm. This is the parallel combination, equivalent resistance of this portion. Now, here 10 ohm and 5 ohm are connected series with this parallel combination. So now we can write the total equivalent resistance. Now, circuit if denoted by RS. RS is equal to, you know, first resistance is 10 ohm, so 10 multiplied by, then the equivalent of this parallel combination is 2.5 and finally this 5 ohm, right? Or after the calculation you will get 17.5 ohm. So dear student, this is the equivalent resistance of this circuit, right? So in our exam you can get another question. So what is the main current of the circuit, and in that case you can determine the current using the formula I is equal to E divided by R. Okay, so I hope you got it. Dear students, now we will see the solution of the last question. What changes are necessary for the circuit to use in resistance, right? So if we would like to use the circuit in resistance, that is for the domestic use, we need to rearrange the resistance of appliances in such a way that we can control every appliances individually. So for that purpose we have to rearrange the resistances in this way, right? So every resistances or every appliances, suppose we are using 4 appliances in our home. First one is indicates a light, second one indicates a fridge, second one third one is indicates a fan, and fourth one is indicates a television, right? So for the every appliance there are individual switches. If we would like to on the light, so then we will switch on the K1 only, and this will be activated and other will be inactivate, right? Similarly, so using this type of combination or connection, we can control or use one appliance or more than one appliance according to our requirement at the same time, right? So these are the suitable for the domestic use or residence, right? Dear student, now we are going to see the merits and demerits of this type of combination. Okay, here some main merits and demerits of this type of combination, that is parallel combination, are given here. So among the merits I mentioned here 2 main features. The merits are each appliance can be operated individually, which we have already mentioned, and second one is if any appliance is damaged, then the other will remain unaffected, right? If suppose this appliance is damaged, then the other appliance will be unaffected. We can use this as usual. And among the demerits, the main demerits are more wires required for the parallel combination, right? Dear student, for the individual control we need to use more wires for every appliance. And second one is more switches are required for the or to control them individually, right? Dear student, I hope you got it. Now we are going to solve our next creative question. Dear students, here is our another creative question. It's almost same as our previous question. In the question, and the question is from Borisal Board 2020. In the question they said that this is a circuit diagram for the stem of the question. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resistances are connected in different combination. The main current of the circuit is 2 ampere. The electromotive force or potential difference of the source is not given here, right? You know, here 1 ohm and 2 ohm are connected in series, and this combination or this series combination is connected parallel with the 3 ohm and this 3 ohm. And finally this 2 ohm and 2 ohm are connected with the series combination of this combination. So first question is that what is the potential difference of the source? So what is the potential difference? V is equal to what? We need to determine the potential difference of the source. You know, according to Ohm's law, if we would like to determine the potential difference, we know V is equal to IR, that is we need electric current and resistance. Here electric current is given 2 ampere, but resistance of the circuit is not given here. So first we need to determine the equivalent resistance of the circuit, then we will be able to calculate the potential difference of the source, right dear student? To solve the question C, first we need to determine the equivalent resistance of the circuit. Here first we would like to determine the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination. Okay. Direction, if the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination is denoted by Rp, right? So Rp is equal to, here the first resistance is 3 ohm, so we can write inverse value of 1 by 3 plus these 2 ohm are connected in series, so we can write 1 by 1 plus 2. Then we need to write 1 by 3. Okay. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, and after the calculation you will get 3 by 3, that is Rp is equal to 3 by 3 or 1 ohm, right? So equivalent resistance of this portion is 1 ohm, and this 1 ohm is connected with this 2 ohm and 2 ohm. So total resistance of the circuit, therefore total equivalent of the circuit is, if denoted by Rs, then Rs will be 2 plus 2 plus, and the equivalent of this portion is 1, or it will be 5 ohm. So this is the equivalent resistance of the circuit, and electric current I is equal to given here. So current I is equal to 2 ampere. Now we can write V is equal to IR, right? Here I is the main current and R means Rs. So that is when I is equal to 2 ampere and R is 5 ohm. Therefore V is equal to 10 volt. So if we apply 10 volt potential difference, or if we use a source of 10 volt with potential difference, then we will get 2 ampere current in the circuit, right? I hope you got it. Dear students, now we are going to see the solution of the last question, that is we need to rearrange the circuit for the residence and explain its suitability for the safe use of electricity. Dear student, in our previous question we have already mentioned that for the domestic use or residence use we need to use a parallel combination. That is, we have to rearrange the circuit like this way, so that we can use or control every appliance individually. Dear student, so this is the suitable circuit for the home appliance, because if we use all appliances at the same time it will be more expensive, and in the most case we do not need to use all the appliances at the same time. So according to our requirement we can use the required appliance for the suitable time, and in that case other appliance will be inactive, so it will save the electricity, right? So we can use this type of combination to save our electricity. So this is the suitable circuit combination or connection for our domestic use, right, dear student? So dear student, if you have any confusion you can contact with me, or you can contact your subject teacher, right? So thank you very much being with me in my class. Many good wishes for all of you for the upcoming exam. May Allah bless all of you. আসসালামু আলাইকুম।